I have nothing to lose.
Please, do I want to look cool on this camera? Yeah, thanks, man.
Are we rolling, Jessica? Okay. Hi,
So, my name's Dan McGough. How we doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Awesome.
I was going to call you Jesus because of the hair, but
I understand. Well, you're not too far, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah. All right. You're close to a Sarah, definitely, for sure.
I would say Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. But,
Yeah.
But I've been told I look like Luke Skywalker from Star Wars.
So, okay. Let's start this thing.
Okay. My name's Ryan. Like he called me Sarah, but my name's Ryan. This is Danny.
I'm Danny.
Danny already said hi to the camera, but we'll get right in this interview. Give us a brief introduction about yourself, Danny.
My name is Danny McGough. I go by Danny McGough on stage, and I'm from Weatherford, Texas. And I go to community college, and I've been doing comedy for about 2 years.
Okay, that answered like two of my questions, so I got to come up with some new ones off the top of my head.
Wow, okay. That's a good start to this interview.
How long you've been doing comedy and where you're from.
Wow, so you had a checklist, is what you're telling me.
A mental checklist.
Ooh, you wrote it down at one point.
I did.
Yeah, okay, he probably typed it, let's be honest.
I wrote it down with my bad handwriting.
Okay.
It's like I'm writing the Death Note or some shit. Okay, what should I ask? Okay.
What should I ask Danny McGee?
I didn't know I was interviewing you. This is kind of like, I'm interviewing everyone that's here.
Okay.
I'm not interviewing the people that just walked in.
I understand.
That'd be a waste of time.
That would be a big waste of time.
We're interviewing people with talent.
Okay. All right, I'll let the next guy come in.
Oh, no. I'm saying that you have talent. Everyone that I've interviewed has, talent and being funny and making people laugh.
I met you today. I don't think you've ever seen me
I have seen you before.
Yeah?
I've seen you at Amy's open mics.
Oh, you saw me there?
Yeah, I saw you perform.
Which place was that?
Max Grill.
Max Grill.
Should I kill myself here or should I kill myself another day?
You did
or something like that.
Yeah. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm penciling it in, so yeah.
Okay, so let's get right into questions now. So, Danny, what got you into doing comedy?
A friend of mine, we were at a bar or something like that, and he was just telling me about open mics and stuff like that. No, it was over the phone. Never mind. I was thinking of a different time. But I'm sorry.
That's all good.
He was telling me about open mics, and I was like, it sounds really fun. And I gave it a shot. I wasn't really that into comedy. Like, a lot of people say, I saw whoever, and like had to get up there. And I was like, I wasn't really into comedy at all. I just did theater all my life, and it was pretty fun. So I just thought I'd give it a shot, and I just fell in love with it. It was really fun.
Okay. I've done theater in high school. It was pretty fun. I played Santa Claus in the school play.
You played Santa Claus?
Yeah, I was fat, and I had to wear a fat suit to look extra fat.
Yeah, I got you.
It's really funny. Have a fat kid wear a fat suit.
To make him feel better, right? Like, it's like, you need this. You definitely need this.
It was so terrible. And they had to use like one of those like safety pins to keep the pants up, and I had it poke right in my butt cheek. Like the girl that was putting the pants on me, literally right into the skin. I was like, ugh!
I had a girl like put your pants on?
Yeah, I had to like have her. I had to have two people hold up the pants, and then one person.
Because you were so fat, or because the fat suit
fat
was
suit.
like? Okay, I got you.
Plus, I am fat. So
okay, that didn't help.
And then having a fat suit on.
That's a lot of exposed skin, like ready to be poked.
I was like 220, which was fat.
I was really fat in like 8th grade, and then I got really skinny, really skinny.
Yeah, I got skinny in high school because I started hitting the gym.
Yeah, I was cross country. That's when that started.
I was kind of anorexic a little bit.
Dude, it's like we're on the same page. This is pretty crazy.
But not fully anorexic. I was eating, just not a whole lot.
I was skipping a lot of meals for sure.
I was eating like barely one meal a day.
Yeah, I mean, who can keep track?
Like I would eat dinner, but then breakfast and lunch would be like maybe a couple potato chips. And that was it.
I got you.
Okay, next question. So I already asked you about how you got into comedy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something different. Do you have any like favorite comedians that you like to watch?
Not really. I don't watch a lot of comics. I do have a favorite. I guess Brian Regan is probably my favorite comic I've ever. I just grew up watching it when I was like a little or something.
Yeah.
And he was. I guess he was like the only one that I really watched because I didn't really know what stand-up was, kind of. You know what I mean? But he just appeared on my radar, and I just thought what he was doing was really funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't watch a lot of comedy, to be honest.
Like, do you have any like favorite like comedy shows that have like a comedian in it, or like a favorite actor that's in that show?
Not really, man. I loved Wedding Crashers. That was like one of my favorite movies. Will Ferrell's like really funny to me.
Yeah.
I always thought, that movie, like Land of the Lost. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen that.
I am
movie
so
with
sick of
that.
people shitting on that fucking movie. Like, it was hilarious, man. Everybody hates it. I've never met somebody who likes that movie. I love that movie.
I haven't seen it personally. I will say, I know this isn't a Will Ferrell movie, but people shit on Hot Tub Time Machine.
I've seen people show it. I've never seen it, but
Yeah, I like that movie. It's not one of my favorites, but I still enjoy it.
yeah, it's like not my favorite Will Ferrell movie. But
Yeah.
it's like so good. Like, I mean, it's like up there.
I think one of my favorite movies that people shit on a lot is gotta think hard about this one. I know this is very unpopular, but Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
People shit on that movie sometimes.
I see people show it.
It's like that movie's a masterpiece in my opinion.
Really?
I think it is. You can shit on it. I don't care.
I will.
You can, tell me what you hate about Pulp Fiction.
What I hate about I just don't like I feel like the dude like Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's like real he really thinks he's artsy, you know what I mean? Like he's like
I can see that.
you know what I mean? And I feel like it's fake. Like I feel like it's just a bunch of buffer, you know, like throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. You're like a film school guy, right?
Yeah.
I bet you do like.
I like Quentin Tarantino because of what is it? His story. I like the story in a lot of his movies, like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
That was the first Tarantino
That was my
movie I saw.
favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
I was obsessed with that movie when I was 8 because I had a couple friends across the street. They were brothers, and they had they had Kill Bills Volume 1 and 2 on DVD. That whole summer after second grade, I would go over to their house and we just watch that movie back to back.
Yeah.
And after we watched the first 2 movies of Kill Bill, we'd go back to the first one, watch it, then watch the second one.
Wow.
We would spend all day watching it. And then, like, in the evening, it'd be before it gets dark, we'd be out there with toy swords trying to reenact it.
I got you.
I know it sounds really nerdy, but
You were like,
that's what I did.
We'll
as a
never
kid.
get girls after that, like the.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm still not getting girls. I don't care.
I don't get girls either.
That
It's
shit,
okay.
you know? Yeah, I
Spoken like true people who don't get girls. Like I don't
Yeah.
want that. What are you even talking
Like, I've
about?
had sex before. It was all right.
Okay.
Like, everyone's out there to just have sex. It's like, I don't want to have sex. I want to.
That was so unconvincing. Like.
I want to be by myself. I guess. I don't know.
I get you. Okay.
Okay, back. Besides the depressing shit.
Okay.
Sorry, audience that's watching this, if this doesn't get cut out, if I'm editing, because I'm probably stoned while I do this. I'm not stoned right now. Probably when I edit.
When you edit, okay.
I was stoned earlier today.
You were stoned earlier today?
Yeah, this
It doesn't
morning.
carry over for you?
No, it used to.
I'm such a bad weed taker. Like I've only
smoke
taken.
weed?
I took weed one time. I think you could tell by how I just said I took weed.
You took
I
one
took
weed.
weed. But like
This man took one weed. One time, and I got really
angry, like really, really angry.
You got angry
Yeah,
about.
and people were always like, "There must have been something else in that weed," but everybody else took it and they were just fine. Like it was,
Yeah.
and they were like sativa, like relaxed. You know what I mean? Like
I never get angry. Like, I'm pretty, like, when I smoke, I'm chill. I'm laying back, just chilling. And, like, there's been times where I have smoked weed and I've been really depressed. But that's because there was a lot of stuff on my mind.
yeah,
Like, the first time I ever smoked weed and got sick was back in February this year.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Indiana. I took my first hit of a weed pen.
yeah. Last year?
No, this year.
Oh, this year.
I started smoking weed when I was a senior in high school, but I took
Okay.
a hit of that weed pen and it made me puke.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do weed pens.
Yeah.
But okay.
I don't do drugs, or I barely even drink. It's like,
Yeah, I don't really drink either. My dad was an alcoholic.
yeah, I got you.
But next question. How did you meet Amy? And what were your first thoughts of her?
She posted something on Facebook for an open mic, and I tried to hit as many as I can. Like, that's what I do. And I met her. She was very nice, and she put me up early. I remember that. I remember I was doing homework. She told me she was in school. She said she was a single mom. And I was like, okay, cool. That's a lot of information in the first 2 seconds I met you. And then it was pretty good. She was really nice. She was a very nice person.
She is. I really like Amy. I met her, the first time I met her was through an open mic also.
Yeah?
Like, it was on Facebook. Are you a part of that comedian group on Facebook?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. That's where I saw it. And it said message her to sign up, so I did. And I was running late on the way there.
Yeah.
And then she came up to me when I showed and said, "Are you here for open mic?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." I was starting out in comedy, so it was like, my second other venue that I performed at besides the Comedy Arena.
Yeah.
So Have you been to the comedy?
Yeah, it's a great room.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I haven't been there the past couple weeks,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I've been doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But I try to do other open mics, but yeah, I met her through the open mic, and then she asked me about this documentary that we're filming.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm interested. You know, I'm mostly filming stuff for school anyway, so
Yeah,
this is something outside of school I can do.
Yeah, and she's a booker, which is good. It's good to
Yeah.
have more bookers in Dallas. We have like Zach, we have like Hyenas and stuff like that. And when you get booked, it's really, really nice.
I was gonna go to Hyenas last night
Yeah.
because they were having that open mic last night.
Yeah.
I signed up in the comments. I was like the 25th comment.
Yeah.
And then I checked like the next day, and there was over like 120 comments.
Oh yeah, you gotta like when you're first starting, like
Yeah.
you gotta really wait. Like when I was like really bad when I first started. Most people are.
Yeah.
I've met naturals. I'm not saying like that's not impossible for people to be like I'm good right away because I've met people like that. But I was not good right away. It took me a while to like start getting booked and start getting like actual shows. It took me a while to really get the hang of it. Like this past like 6 months maybe. Like I've been really I've been hitting it hard always, but I've really been starting to get better these past 6 months. Really better, like than where I was.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Always getting better. That's what I
Yeah.
try to do when I do comedy.
Yeah, and it pays off. Like people will notice and say, "Hey, I want to book you like for real instead," and that always feels good. But
Yeah.
and when you're more consistent like that, people forgive bombs, but they start to forgive less when it's like 5 bombs in a row. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what booker wise, but like when you're first starting out, they give you a lot of slack. Like especially in Dallas. Dallas is really good about that. It's like if you go up there and you bomb the first 5 times in a row, and it's like you've been doing comedy for like 3 months. They'll be like, it's okay, you'll get better, we'll get better, whatever. After a year and a half, they're more kind of like, you're not getting better, like
Get nitpicky about it.
which is good. I think that's a healthy thing, and it really makes you say, do I really want to do this? And if you do really want to do this, then you keep going, and you get better, and then they start to notice again. You get back on their radar.
I was about to the question kind of sparked another question I want to ask, like, was there any advice? But that kind of was that answer right there
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
But I guess the last question I'm going to ask you is, what are your questions for me? Like, do you have a question you want to end it off with for me?
Yeah, you do comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Like, I never really talk about comedy because, like, when you're out there, that's what everybody wants to talk about. You know what I mean? And it's really kind of, it's kind of annoying a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, when you're out there, they'll be like, yeah, you know, it's just what you got to do. You know, you got to like whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like, I just want to like hang out. You know what I mean? Like,
I've had that happen to me a couple times because I recently stopped using dating apps because I was tired of the bullshit on there.
Yeah.
And my bio said, I tell jokes. That was it.
yeah.
And I got some matches, and some girls are like, what kind of jokes do you tell? And be like, hey, you can come to one of my open mics.
I
And-
never flex about my
And
comedy.
they're like talking about wanting to come to one of my open mics, I guess. And I was like, whatever, you can show up. I don't care. They never showed up. And I had a couple girls want to go on a couple dates with me. And it was just getting together, have some pizza, watch some movie, you know. Yeah, they canceled on me last minute when I ordered the pizza. So yeah, that's my life in a nutshell.
Okay, I got
But,
you. Getting canceled. That's
Yeah.
nice.
But what's your question?
Well,
I kind of got off track.
no,
Sorry
no,
about
you're
that.
good. You're good. How long you say you've been doing it, man?
I actually started at the end of August. My first venue was the Comedy Arena because I wasn't even on Facebook looking for open mics. I was just on Google looking at.
So you're like new.
Yeah, I was on Google
Okay.
looking at comedy clubs, and I thought, hey, a Comedy Arena is close by where I live. Why don't I message them on Facebook? So I messaged them. They said, yeah, we do open mic on. At the time, they were doing Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So I went there on a Tuesday. I was a little bit nervous because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? So I went up there. I started off kind of slow. Everyone's looking at me like my grandmother looks at me at night when she's watching me sleep at times. That is a true story.
Well, okay, all right.
I woke up at 2 in the morning. My grandma was sitting there watching me while I sleep.
Okay.
It scared me. But yeah, I ended up telling some stories about my dad, my alcoholic dad, because I thought that would be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
And I eventually went off the rails and said something about my dad like walking out naked
Yeah.
outside and then walking back in the house, and then you find him passed out, face down, ass up, because that's the way he likes to fuck, I guess, with shit running down his
I
leg,
gotcha.
onto the floor. There's poop all over the bathroom. People love the whole shit idea, you know,
Yeah.
shit being everywhere. I don't know why. You got old people laughing about it. You got like younger people laughing. You got people my age laughing. I'm like, I guess shit's funny.
It's
I
a
guess.
unifier. It is a unifier. We all do it.
It's like a joke I came up with today about soup.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna end it there before I tell you that story.
Okay, I got you.
But
I got you.
Everyone, that's Danny,
That's Danny, everybody.
also known as Jesus.
Also known as Jesus.
He'll take the wheel
I will.
when you're drunk.
Yeah. But when his dad's with me, I'm always driving, like for sure.
My dad can't even drive.
Thank you. It's been fun.